Starting to feel the same. Oh. I'm gonna play my game in 10 minutes and then... Yeah, supposedly.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna fucking call 10 minutes, and if we haven't started it by then I'm so tired of watching you play this game already, and I don't get time to watch it for fucking months on it.
It's the only game that I like.
Yeah, I believe it. If you had to sit and watch me play games for hours and hours and hours and hours for months and months and months and months, wouldn't it get like just like it?
I mean, what else is there to do?
Huh?
What else is there to do?
I don't know, but the thing is, like, you watching me play one player game for hours and hours and hours and hours and months and months and months and months. Don't you think even just a little bit you would get old?
Yeah, probably.
I'm not telling you it's not winning it. It's just like I've seen you play constantly for over a year now. And that week you stopped playing, that week you didn't play PlayStation was like the best week of my life.
Sorry that the week that I didn't play the PlayStation was equivalent to us going on all these nice trips, going to see football games, going on vacations.
You know, if I really wanted to do that stuff without you, I could.
That would hurt my feelings.
But it wouldn't, so I don't think you gotta worry about it. Really, I just told you yesterday, you're my best and only friend.
You're my best and only friend. Apparently. Yeah. That's probably my boy. When we get married, we just won't have bridesmaids or grooms.
We're just gonna have Brayden and Zachy.
And they're gonna walk down the aisle together.
Yeah. Best man and best man, I guess. I'm not gonna think they're gay, everyone. Billie Eilish. Eilish.
Eilish.
There's stuff like, you have toothpicks in this house?
I don't, we might have plackers. I'm not sure where they'd be at though. We might have those like placard things, but I'm not sure where they'd be at.
Flossers?
Yeah. What is that?
For my eyes.
What does it do?
That's eye wrinkles.
Oh.
I'm trying to stop it.
Preventative maintenance.
Are you gonna shower? Oh, I forgot.
Isn't that like a plexi stuff they put on like garage floors?
That's what we were talking about too, is like something like that. And they have this self-leveling concrete.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not sure. She was talking about it. Is that what you did in your basement?
No, mine was level. Actually, no, my floor wasn't level. They just put the shit over it, so
Oh.
it's not level. But
yeah, that's definitely not low.
Yeah.
I was looking for something. Ah. Days. The most important part of the day is like breakfast.
Pilates.
Breakfast.
Pilsies.
Breakfast.
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 Just off the east bank of the Cumberland River and across the water from the Tennessee State Capitol building, there's a look at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Indianapolis Colts and the Tennessee Titans. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This one fielded at the 5. And able to get this out to the 25. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Again, it's Henry. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Now Brady. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Throwing now is Brady. Finds Pickens outright. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Bullock's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal here.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
21.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. To throw is Ryan. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
On 3rd down, Ryan. Open man is Michael Thomas. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Well, that's how you convert on 3rd down with an explosive gain of 34.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. Touchdown, Colts. Michael Thomas, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. And now it's blocked. And the Titans pick it up. The big fella. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, there's a blocked extra point. I remember playing, and we had one of those go against us. I remember our kicker and our holder told the head coach, just relax, coach. Why are you yelling? Don't worry, it's just 1 point. Oh, my. Those coaches see a point is gold to them because you never know how it's going to turn out later.
Exactly. That's what I was just going to say. First quarter, we'll see if this has any implications as the game goes on.
I still can't believe they told the head coach to relax.
Whoa. Bad move. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Well, this defense for the Colts, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Titans at 2-3 here to begin the new season. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. From the 35 on 2nd down, Brady. It's caught by Hooper. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards 2:22 on the clock. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Henry running right. Nifty move. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run it again with Henry. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Running from the gun with Henry. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
Now Brady. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, 2nd down. These two teams met up earlier in the year back in week 4, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. George Pickens, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Titans are once again back in front. Bullock good on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need to score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
10-6 the score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Ryan. Forced out to his left. And it's incomplete.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Ryan finds his big tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
You ask tight ends about their favorite routes to run, and surprisingly, this will pop up as one of their staples because they run so many routes in the middle of the field. How about this one? Starts downfield, bends it to the corner, great touch on the football, and they turn that one into a big play.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. On the draw is Taylor. And he'll take this one down near the 15. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
On 2nd and 9, Ryan. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Mo Alley-Cox, his first touchdown on the year. And the Colts are in for 6. This time, the extra point up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. From way up at the 23. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week. And in talking with them, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you forward, and maybe you get a chance to breathe a little bit and kind of start over.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Brady. And that is incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Henry. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
A first down carry for Henry. Down to the 42, 2nd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
2nd down, they go again with Henry. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Brady. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Ryan. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
54, stop! 21! Got it! 21!
They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Play action, Ryan. And Sharp hauls it in. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
I'm seeing a lot of hands on hips in that secondary, and I suspect a lot of mumbling under their breath as well, because this defense has had no answer for the pass.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts are in for 6. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that worked. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. He's going to rifle one deep left side, and that is incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. He's going to try and go deep again. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Two things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. On the return, it's Rodgers. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Ryan, he'll air it out deep for Thomas. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Ryan. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And the Titans are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
The final shot before half for Brady. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we come to halftime here with the visiting Colts taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Now he'll throw deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
To throw is Brady. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Play action. Now it's Brady. Going deep for Diggs. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Here's Brady. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit. Get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. That's going to be caught by Allie Cox. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A very solid gain of 27. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Here's Corral on first down. Being chased out left. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. Corral to throw, 1st and 10. Thomas brings it in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Michael Thomas. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Colts are in for 6. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And the Colts are going to have it here just past the 25. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Again, it's Taylor. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard. And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, 66. Sugar.
Shotgun now for Brady. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On play action, now Brady. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Again, they'll throw with Brady. He dumps it off for Henry. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Brady now to throw. And the catch made by Johnson. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. They'll run for it with Henry. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. That throw by Brady incomplete.
Well, partner, they certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? It looks like he's going to be stopped short of the first down by about a yard. So with a 4th and goal looming, we hit the end of 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run. It's Henry. And I don't think he got in. He did it. He's stoned at the 1-yard line. The big back Derrick Henry held out of the end zone. And this Colts defense comes up with a goal line stand. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Corral from his own end zone here. He's got the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. This is fielded at the 27. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. Uses the stiff arm. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. On play action, it's Brady. And that's caught at the 25. And it's a Titans touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 53 yards. And the Titans get a bit closer.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done.
Hey, go 66.
Brady will look to throw for it. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. So they get the conversion, and now we're back to a one-score game. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. A gain of 3, second down. Corral on second down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And some room to work. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 47 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Corral. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Michael Thomas, 46 yards. And the Colts are looking like they'll move to 6-1 as they extend their 4th quarter lead. His first career touchdown pass, and you know, it's cliche to say, but he's probably been envisioning this since he was a little kid. That's a cool moment.
It really is. So enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, celebrate, save the full reflection for later, but make sure you grab someone on the sidelines and say, hey, make sure I get that football, okay?
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and the lead now up to 14. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Takes it at the 7. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. He's got him in, complete, and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. They'll let their wide receiver take this one. It's Diggs. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Brady. This will go to Henry out wide. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. The offense on third down, they've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. It's complete to Diggs. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. After the penalty, it's Henry. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Well, as far as plays go, there's nothing to write home about on that one because that one gets some negative yardage. But if you do want to find a positive, he found a way to get out of bounds and stop the clock.
A hole to dig out of here, 2nd and 17.
Go, 66.
Here's Brady to throw. It's caught by Hooper. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Alpha. Full 50. Hey, check it. Let's go up.
Now a play fake. Brady. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This one fielded at the 5. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Titans. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. So a turnover there on the kickoff. And don't look now, but that just made things a little more interesting.
Very interesting because when you're trailing in a game, these are mistakes that you pray for. You just went down and scored. Now you get the football right back with another great opportunity.
Brady's throw into the hands of Hooper. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
Hey, 66.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. 81 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll give Henry another shot. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Derrick Henry with career touchdown number 75. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Eluding the pressure right. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the first down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
Well, how about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call. Corral. Pass complete. Thomas. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll bring up second down. Now Corral. Going right back to Michael Thomas. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth. Now Blankenship on for the PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. This one taken just inside the 10. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because
that his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.